Welcome to Grave Load, and here we have AMD dropping the prices of Ryzen 9000 series. So I've seen Amazon already cuts some of their prices on the Ryzen 9000, and now we have the Micro Center here also cutting prices. So if you're looking for one of these processors, you'll be able to see a price cut on them. What we're seeing here is what was it? The 9950X was about 9% lower, 9900X about 12% lower, 9700X about 11% lower, and 9600X about 3.5% lower. And if I was looking at it, it looks like that you get some free games with the 9950X and the 9900X. And it looks like that if you get a motherboard bundle from Micro Center, you get 32 gigs of RAM plus motherboard bundle savings. So that's something to keep in mind if you're looking for a system and you're close to a Micro Center, right? Amazon, I've seen some of the discounts there happen. So it looks like AMD is starting to go through and do some of the prices. This is the best, hint, hint, nudge, nudge that we've seen of our processors aren't selling well and we're very close to launch, but we need to cut these prices to get a better reception of them. And you have Intel here that's going to be to release a processor, they say in the next month or so, rumored to be. And guess what? Even with Intel having their 13th and 14th gen problems, they're still going to be able to pull some stuff and for people that are looking for an upgrade or whatever else and looking for good performance, people are going to be interested in that no matter what AMD has done, because AMD just did not hit it out of the park like they needed to with the Zen 5 launch. Now that could all change here with the X3D chips. Now it's rumored here, there's a rumor going on that the 9800 X3D will be launched in October. If that's true, AMD, why did you not just announce that? When you at least when you released these 9000 series processors, I think that would have made everyone gear up to where, they're just not in a holding pattern if they wanted a gaming system or whatever else. I think a lot of people, especially in the gaming side of things, are waiting for the X3D to see where they land and see where the performance is, and to see if there's a benefit of going to that over the 7800 X3D or 9000, the rest of the 9000 series, etc. I get it that AMD may not want to or may need some extra time for more features and stuff on the 9900 X3D and the 9950 X3D. Fine, I'm okay with that. But you have the 7600 X3D, which that would be interesting. I'd like to do maybe a little build with that. I'd like to do a lot of things right now, but 7800 X3D would be a nice one too. The 9950X for my main rig would be really nice too. So there's a lot of things I'd like to do, but I think that AMD trying to capitalize and get some momentum here before Intel releases is a good idea, because what you don't want is Intel to have a significant jump in performance and then them starting to squash the Zen 5 stuff and try to compete against that. I think the X3D does have some options here to maybe weather that storm. If Intel does come out ahead, with a nice ahead jump, maybe the Zen 5 X3D will be able to compete with that. But time will tell to see where Intel's at on those desktop processors when they're released here. But on the AMD side, these price cutting things are just more to show that it's Zen 5 was and the Ryzen 9000 were just not selling well as AMD expected it to. So let's hope that when they come out with their X3D, they're price competitive, and hopefully the reviews are in line with what AMD at least says, because that would be a refreshing uh, just refreshing to see a company say something and their products back it up, right? And you know, I've listened to Tech Yes City and stuff like that. If you go check out his videos on the Ryzen 9000, now that everything's kind of going out, they're not a bad jump up in performance overall. Windows updates and everything else. It's pretty. It's something to be. Yeah, that's not too bad. But I think the problem is that when it came out, the bad reception created the perception that it just needs to be a little bit lower in price if they want to be able to capitalize on this market and sell them at the rate that, kind of even the 7,000 was getting to at, the end of where before the 9,000 was released. So let me know what your thoughts are on AMD here with the 78 or with the 9800 X3D potentially coming out next month. Them working on 9600 X3D, a 9900 X3D, and a 9950 X3D. Also, what do you think about AMD dropping the prices? Is the price drop enough, or would you like a bigger price drop? I mean, if I'm saying what I would like, I think we all would like a bigger price drop there too as well. But let me know in the comments below, and also let me know if you're going to build something with the Ryzen 9000 series, or you're just going to stick with the 7000, or you're still waiting on to see what Intel does here as well. With that, thank you so much for watching Gray Overlord and helping support this channel. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon, watch another one of my videos, and it does really help out the channel. Until next time, God bless.